Supreme Kith'Rak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen. Be at ease. I bring only truth.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
It is not.
I've heard word from Kresh Yilik. You are infected. Yet the one in the prism has chosen you. Protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kith'Rak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust.
Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Não confiei nem um pouco nele. Mas, né? Se a voz contra a rainha Kith'Rak, boa sorte. Tá, isso é meio...
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her. Then I'll see your delicious self tonight.
Onde ela tá? Quem que não... cadê todo mundo?
Assume nothing. Proceeding.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Just what I need.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me. Obvious, you say. But does the dragon of the sky ever look to the worm and dream of crawling? I was taught but one way, the superior way, Vlaakith's way. Until now, I never thought Vlaakith a tyrant or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer.
Amiga, mas você tava, né?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, city of death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Acabou que ela era mais evangélica que a Umbrauma,
I
né?
don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kith'Rak Voss at Sheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us. Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less, though I've learned of creches that harbored 100. Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukyani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Diretamente das testemunhas de Vlaakith. Agora eu não sei, cara.
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans.
Tá vindo o pessoal pra cá, quem me dera, viu? 34, tá novo ainda. É 60, 70 anos, amigo. É, quando chegar nessa idade, existe o prazer em ser velho também, né? Cada fase da vida tem suas coisas boas e ruins.
Go on then. Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge
Eu
out
vou
my
ver
eyes
as pessoas já vão
with a
pensando
promise
nisso.
sight, or slice off my tongue
Não beba,
with a
beba
promise
água.
taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
Vamos lá, vou tentar de novo com ela. Vou tirar 12 agora. 12. Eu não quero ser um personagem bom mais. Cansei de ser bonzinho nesse jogo. Só levei patada.
No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
Tá 15 agora. Deixa eu dar um F5. Roubadíssimo, mas né? Ops, apertei F8. Ai, meu Deus.
My own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
12, não foi. É isso. A laser não vai usar a lava.
The answer is no. An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell. Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Não. Tá bom. É bom pra gente prosseguir. Se tem mais alguém que queira conversar comigo, apesar de que todo mundo simplesmente sumiu do acampamento. Tem um Astarion e a laser ali embaixo. O Brahma tá ali. E a Kith'Rak. Povo.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Tempting. Give it some time, develop a bond, and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do. But these parasites are quite literally Illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
Medroso.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more Illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. You can say whatever you want. You aren't going to change my mind. Nothing will. I don't want to get more mixed in with this mind flayer shit than I already am. Got it? You'd agree with me if that tadpole hadn't eaten the sensible part of your brain. Now, are we done here?
Pelo jeito vai ser eu e o Astarion só.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight.
Nenhum dos personagens quer ser infectado pela lava.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
O cenário mudou, hein? O ato 1. Pra dentro de um lugar bem mais sombrio. Ih.
That's no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul? I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. Twice over, in fact. You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate, hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come. Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Bom, chegamos em um O que acontece se a gente clicar em voltar? É, a gente consegue voltar, né?
Can't slow down.
Deixa eu colocar tochas na mão de todo. Esse tempo. Ué? A Goblin já morreu.
These things have stayed interesting.
Passou um
Have a
dia.
lot on my mind and, well,
Ela morreu muito rápido assim.
how much farther can I go?
Eu vou dar um F5 aqui. Eu realmente não faço ideia de que lugar seja esse. Temos dois caminhos.
But they don't seem to be harming me.
This beast didn't go down without a fight. Good time for a chat.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Carried away? Hardly. The proof is right there. Just be grateful someone can handle this place. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Looks like he was gored by the ox. It must have been chaos here.
Pode ser também, né? Vai que... Não vou mentir que esse mapa me deu um pouco de medo, hein?
Step quick. Yes, please. Easy.
Água benta. Sério? E por que eu lembrei de DBD? No DBD tem um mapa que é muito parecido com esse. Inclusive o mapa tem um nome bem Sugestivo, chama Toba. Sim.
Want a kicking? Hey boy, you want the bone? Fetch!
Você gosta do Toba? É o pior mapa aqui no DBD, né?
You see that blight go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing. Aye, in the shallows. But the curse don't care about some itty-bitty light once you get deeper. But don't worry, boss. We've got a guide.
É isso aí, Lara.
Talk
Parabéns.
to Cansif inside.
Meu
He'll
Deus.
run through it.
Ele merece isso aqui.
Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Cansif inside. So you want me to... I mean, I'll just go and, No! No!
É, foi o que ele fez com a bichinha, né?
Don't you believe the Absoluta will protect you?
Can we get moving? Nab these boots from a gnome and they don't bloody fit.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre? Good. We were told to expect you. Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Caramba, tem que ser 16. Não, sei 17. É. Até a música.
Yes, I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us. Their god and their guide together.
The Weaver's servant, abhorrent and captivating.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
É estranho esse moço novo aqui.
Seems simple enough. What's inside?
O que que tem aqui? Abismo. Coisa estranha, né?
And you, what are you?
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the tower, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely. We have our queen's favor. She speaks to us, protects us, graces us with her blessing.
And her magic lamp.
And they are jealous of your gift, Majesty. But you gave it to us, and we always keep it close. No! Our queen gave it to us. If they wish to walk through the darkness alone, they are welcome to.
Good. Now, are we ready to depart?
Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come, follow, and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
You heard him. Move out!
Dá um F5 aqui.
Come back! Must stay in the light. Return to the light. They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay in the light. Unless they want to become shadows. They must keep up. The shadows are hungry.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
Patience. Majesty, you bless us with patience.
Devia ter matado ele pra pegar a lanterna.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty? They leave us again.
Prime spot for an ambush.
My queen. Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself!
Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern!
Heretics! Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. But defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
Cara, esse jogo coloca a gente num negócio difícil, né? Defenda o guia e poderá preservar o seu disfarce como alma pura. Mas ao mesmo tempo eu posso roubar a lanterna dele e explorar o lugar sozinho. Agora eu tô na dúvida se eu ataco o Drider ou ataco os Harpistas.
Kill them! Tear the heathens to pieces!
Nossa. Esse é um telhado, tá? Não. Ali ainda. Eu diria estratégia. É mais estratégia mesmo. Eu falei antecipadamente. Esse jogo aqui, por exemplo, ele é um RPG, mas focado em RPGs de mesa, né? Só que com a própria história, com controle solo ou multiplayer, da forma que você quiser jogar. Mas essas batalhas seguem muito pro lado tático também, porque é um negócio muito bem elaborado de vantagem e desvantagem, de acordo com o local que você tá posicionado. A build que você monta pro personagem é um negócio muito louco, velho, nesse jogo.
The Absolute wills it so.
I will not know failure.
Nossa. Não tenho doutorado pra jogar isso. Eu também não, é a primeira vez que eu tô jogando um RPG assim. Nunca joguei nada parecido com isso aqui. E eu tava... Eu estava morrendo de medo de jogar esse negócio e passar vergonha. E realmente, passei muita. Mas... o jogo é muito divertido, cara. Não tem muito o que fazer aqui de questão, não. Tipo... sabe assim, você criar sua própria história, você ir e voltar e fazer o que você quiser dentro do jogo. Muito doido. Aprender a jogar de uma forma boa, né? Ah, vocês conjuraram um treco aqui.
Hope this ends well.
I'm ready. This way. Yes.
Tudo que eu sei de RPG eu tô aprendendo com esse jogo aqui agora.
Make way. My faith will protect me.
É que a câmera parece com a de Empires um pouco. Caramba. Eu queria aqui, qual que é o motivo, razão ou circunstância? Esse jogo tá travando desse jeito, eu não entendi. Tá se divertindo aí, estamos lá. Eu só preocupado com o jogo travando. A gente não entendi o porquê. É iniciado aqui na placa de... Eles estão aprontando aí lá, eu tô vendo The Grace ainda.
You notice something odd on the fallen soldier. A faint glow about the face, like an aura fast fading. You can feel the power it held. Weak, but still divine. These soldiers were protected from the shadows by a blessing of Seluna.
All dead, Majesty. It is time for us to move on.
Eu tenho meu banho só a vitória. Terminamos The Grace. Já terminou tudo? O quê?
They will hurry, Majesty. They will not keep you waiting.
Esse moço tá possuído, esse bicho, essa criatura.
Never wanted the easy path.
Não sei se foi a melhor decisão apoiar ele, mas, né?
That Drider's mad as a box of Gromishkas. Then again, you'd have to be mad to spend your days marching through this gloom.
Sério isso, sério? Assistimos os animes da semana também, é bom demais, né? Bom que vocês deixam pra assistir tudo juntos. É ótimo. O banho tava bom lá, né? Hey.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Tem alguma coisa que eu não vi que dê pra combinar com a lanterna que a gente tá aqui no inventário? Ó.
Despite everything.
Deve ter alguma outra parte da lanterna, eu não faço ideia de como.
Breathe deep and move.
Falta 4 episódios pra gente terminar, aí é bom, hein? É boa série, pessoal.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Vai, Laser.
It's cursed. I can feel it leeching the life from me. Proceeding.
I'm ready. I'd better do the talking.
They must get on. They must hurry.
press on.
Come back!
Must stay in the light.
Return to
Shadows and heretics, Majesty. But they won't stop us. They can't stop us!
Atualizações do Windows, antivírus, reiniciou o PC hoje, reiniciei antes de começar a live. Tem que olhar isso mesmo das atualizações, pode ser que tenha vindo uma atualização antes de eu começar e eu não vi.
in this place. Only a fool wouldn't be.
O jogo roda tão de boas. No alto ainda.
Better take a look.
Must stay in the light.
Return to the light. Do the fools want to die in the dark, Majesty?
Save, hein? Medo do que vem aqui agora. Juro pra vocês, esse mapa tá me assustando um pouco. Olha a escuridão lá fora.
They leave us again.
Come back! Return to the light. Do not stray.
Tem alguma coisa aqui dentro.
Stay close. The shadows are darkest here. Hungriest here.
Aquele que é a laser tá ali.
Do not stray from the light. No matter what they promise you.
What's next?
Let's move.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
O personagem tá com...
Careful, I might. Tread lightly.
Wait.
Come back!
You must stay in the light, Majesty.
É horrível, cara, ter que ficar andando desse jeito.
There's the tower now, big lad. Your breech is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking.
They will be silent.
Moonrise Towers at last.
They approach your sanctuary.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Playtime's over. So, perk up your ears. You and the pup have a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Questions! You're wasting my time! Let's see about getting your priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. You either mount a quick rescue, or you condemn Will to an eternity sizzling in the hells. Sounds like an easy choice to me.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Deu bom.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
Never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo. Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soulbearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, get to Moonrise, and do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Step lightly.
New meat drider.
Oh, the Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full and glorious.
Helped us with some harpers on the way too. They're shadow bait now.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My Queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet Majesty. I am coming, my Queen.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
Subtle steps.
I itch to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
Carniçal ali.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled.
We are favored. We are blessed.
Barely alive by most standards. And still it bows to the Absolute.
The blessed will conquer all.
Many legs, many voices, many eyes.
Fine.
There is only the Absolute.
Bom. Tá.